everyone had hope for a potential Patriots win against Pete Carroll, and did not go their way. But let's get to one more real quick here. Do you expect bad wide receiver 2 most of the time?
No, if they use more play action, they should be fine. That's the thing. I could have told you that if they're just going to play this drop back game, that Jax was going to have 20 targets because he's the only guy getting open that fast. But you look at the play action, longer developing stuff. That's how you can get open. Look at the Niners. The Niners ran like a 5-second route concept to their fullback. He was wide open down the field because you can do that type of stuff when you scheme it up too. And Juszczyk was wide open
Let's use our fullbacks. Come on.
Yeah, fullback who's a converted tight end. Yeah, like he can do that stuff. I don't like Robbie Oots like lined out wide like he's gonna run a go ball. That's silly. But like Juszczyk on that play was like in line, pretending like he was gonna block or ran like a 7 cut. I think like they can do that, and anybody can do that. I don't think it has to be wide receivers. But you got to scheme it up. And that is, again, literally what they told us they were going to do for like 4 months. It's very frustrating to see the version of the Grub offense with some wide zones sprinkled in the opener that you only scored 13 points in.
Well, are you guys going to Pittsburgh? Are you making the trip?
We'll both be there, I think.
Yep, 6 a.m. flight Saturday morning. I will be there.
I'm a little later, but yeah, I'm flying in Saturday, flying back Monday. So should be an interesting one. I mean, this is huge because the rest of the NFC West won their first game. Good reason to think each of them will win their next game. And the Seahawks aren't favored to win. I don't think they should be favored to win, but this is a game that they could win. And, I think when you've got all the new things going on offense, AB and Mike, the defense does have to carry an unreasonable amount of the weight for a little bit of time, like to let the offense kind of figure their way out. And so I don't think it's unreasonable to say like the defense has got to hold this team way down and cause enough turnovers to make it easier on the offense. But we'll see. I think if the offense really, really struggles again, there's going to be reason to think this thing could go the wrong direction pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think the game is big for the offense in terms of like Mike McDonald is a big process guy. Like, is our process good? Is our process good? And you get the players to buy into that, and that gets you through like rocky points in the season because you guys trust your process. You come in Monday morning with the same attitude, whether you won or lost, correct the mistakes, move on, get treatment, yada yada. That said, losing tests all of that. Like it does. You score 13 points in week 1 at home. It's already bad. You go to Pittsburgh and lay another offensive egg, no matter how the defense plays, how many guys in Monday are just like, man, is this Clinton dude know what he's talking about? You know what I mean? Like, not to say it will happen, but that's how it happens, is losing and underperforming below standard, yada, yada. So I think this is a big win for that. I think they'd be fine if they would start 0-2, like playoff-wise, particularly with an AFC loss, but yeah, it's big for the other parts, the people parts of the business. If your offense doesn't at least look how it's supposed to look in Pittsburgh, win or lose, to be honest.
Well, it'll be interesting to see really what the Seahawks offense looks like. And I have to end with the quote that you said, Mike, about it's I don't think it's grub with hair. I don't. I think we will see a different Seahawks offense week 2 matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers, a team that I know everyone in my family would love to see the Seahawks beat the Steelers at any time of the year. All right. So we're all about it. But we'll be back next week with our friend Rob. Hope you're having a safe flight, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you all for watching this week's Seahawks Collective. I'm Annabelle Hasselbeck. Go Hawks.